Hello, everyone. I've got about 12 to 15 minutes to share with you the 12 time managed principles and values that will make a difference in your life. So I'm going to maximize this time and begin with principle number one. You can do anything you want, but you can't do everything you want. That means you have to make choices on what are your priorities, what's most important, and focus there. We all just have so much bandwidth, and what we don't want to do is burn out. Wherever you are, be there is my favorite quote from Gandhi. This used to be easy before the internet, before notifications, where you look at your computer or you look at your iPhone to find out what's happening. People know if they don't have 100% of your attention. Best time management is to be there, and when you're fully present, you will maximize the time in every moment. Speaking of which, there's never a time you can't begin. One of my favorite quotes is from Warren Buffett, who said there are two times to plant a tree. One is 20 years ago, and the other is right now. So, what is it you want to do that you've been procrastinating on doing? Procrastination being the thief of dreams, and give yourself permission to work that into your schedule and to do it now. Number four is something I learned at a presentation from Lou Holtz, who was the famous football coach of Notre Dame and now is a speaker. He asked each member of his team, his football teams, to have something in their pocket that said W.I.N, win. And what WIN stands for is what's important now. So you take a look at what do you need to do in any given day? What do you need to accomplish in terms of your goals? And focus on what's important now. For a football player at Notre Dame, that had a lot to do with studies, calling home, prayer. All those things were important. It was what's important now. The next is the 5 Ps, which is proper preparation prevents poor performance. Role playing, thinking through calls, being fully prepared is the difference between success and mediocre accomplishments. Don't get caught up in the thick of thin stuff. Put your time and attention on what's important. Thin stuff are things that are distractions, not necessarily important to do. You want to focus on the things that matter most. Focus on completing important items rather than trying to stay caught up every day. That goes back to WIN. If you just get the important things done, you will have accomplished a great deal in any day and every day. So don't worry about doing everything on your list. Worry about whether or not you put your time and energy to what are the most important items to accomplish. Do one thing at a time. It is a myth that we can multitask. What we need to do is be fully focused, again, going back to Gandhi's quote, and just focus on one thing. If you multitask, you won't do anything well. Focus on one thing. Allocate time for the unexpected. I had a client share with me about 9 months ago that she perfectly plans out her day. She knows what she's going to do throughout the course of the day. And then almost every day, something happens unexpected that eats up her time. I suggested to her that she work into her calendar time for the unexpected. In other words, expect the unexpected and have the time on your calendar to take care of it so it doesn't sabotage everything else you want to accomplish in a given day. This is a quote from Peter Drucker. If you're running at 96% reliability, the 4% of mistakes will eat up 54% of your time. In other words, do it right the first time, and it'll save you time from having to go back and do it again. Take a look at how much of your time in a day goes into dealing with mistakes and correcting them, and you'll be surprised how much time you eat up. And if you get it right the first time, if you do it right the first time, how much time you save. I hear seminars and people talk about work-life balance. I learned from Damon Gersh, winner of the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award and an incredible CEO, that it's more important to think in terms of work-life integration. You don't want to balance it. You want to integrate what you do in work, what you do with your family, what you do in terms of growth and having fun, and have it all work for you. Integrate it all into your life. Don't try to do work-life balance. It's a myth. Number 12, be a blockhead. Take a look at what you want to accomplish in any given day and block out the time you'll need to accomplish it. And do that on a day-to-day basis, and you'll be most successful at getting what's most important done. So these are my 12 values and principles of time management. I hope you'll get the most of your time as a result of the time we just spent together. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which has all the seminars that I've done or blog posts that I've done. And you can reach out to me at rich@coach2thebest. I hope today begins your having the time of your life. Thank you.